Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sensu Pop channel. Today we have an exciting match for you. It is going to be Ultimate Towa piloted by Shichun from the Distinct View. He is my teammate from the Distinct View, and yes, I do belong to a team, and yes, even though I've never topped any events or coming close to top any events, a professional team decided to adopt me. That is really nice of them. And on your right, it is going to be me playing the Goku Lineage leader. It is Goku Lineage 1.5, me trying to get some warm-up for Goku Lineage before the new leader and the new unison drop in the next set. Alright, and if you're watching this on the day this video goes live and you're wondering where is the deck profile, number one, thank you so much for your support and your subscription to this channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And number two, you know why you should subscribe? Because the deck profile for this Goku Lineage 1.5 is coming up in a day or two. Subscribe to keep notified when this video comes out. Alright, so let us go straight and talk about the game itself. Citroen has decided to go first because he rolled the dice and he wins, and not because I have any choice, and me being very slow, still trying to set up the board. He plays Janemba as an energy. This is a blue energy, however it doesn't matter in Ultimate Towa because all Xeno cards itself does not have a very specified course. With the Dragon Ball, with the Dark Dragon Ball, he's able to pick up anything that is Xeno from the deck, and that is really good, and he decided to play his Unison on turn 1. Very good play, because the Unison needs just 3 energy, 3 markers to go live at the start of the turn. And I'm gonna swing with my giant ape leader onto Ultimate Towa, and let's see what is this. He is gonna be taking live now. There's 7 against 8, and a pretty good start for me. Not exactly a very good start, but even though if I do have Gotenks, I will not play it on turn 1. Because Gotenks is a very high priority target, and he will be taking it out. And Citroen is going to be activating the +1 marker from the Unison ability, which is to put a Xeno card under, or Dark Broly card under the deck just to draw 1. That's really good because there are some cards in the Ultimate Towa deck that you wanted in the deck itself. So with just 2 energy, what he does is that he plays 1 for Lord Slug, because Towa remove 1 marker from, Towa remove 1 energy from Lord Slug itself. So I'm gonna swing with my ape, and like clockwork, he is gonna be using the Slug to block it, and then tapping 1 and bring out the Night Drop Duer blocker 25k Lord Slug from his deck. And I'm gonna be tapping 2 to play my Vegeta, trying to get up to 1 marker itself, and this is 2 because his ability is -1 to make sure that the Lord Slug or whatever he is going to be playing, which is a lot of decks that cost more than his energy, cannot attack me. Try to be just a little bit defensive out there, and also to get my counterplay in control. So very quickly we went up to 3 energy, and he's gonna swing with Towa onto my Unison. He is gonna be drawing a card and taking a life. Towa has the ability to self-awaken, which a lot of old leaders doesn't. And with that, he champas my Vegeta. That is a very good move because the Vegeta is very powerful. It can be controlling and yet aggressive. It's just amazing. He goes up to 4, and it is very difficult for me right now because 4. At the start of his next turn, he can do a -3 to summon all his creature out. And me playing that Vegeta is just to make sure that if he used that -3 at the start of his turn, that he cannot swing with all those cards. And he's going to be blocking with his 25k. That is good. I'm just drawing a card, and yes, now I am going for the swap mechanics. So 1 drop, 2 drop, Gotenks, such an amazing card. Take a look when he swings. It's not for the 10k, it's more of taking a look at top 3 and then pick a card that you want to put it underneath. That is perfect because he topos. I'm not planning to swing anymore. Tapping 1, playing this guy with barrier, taking a life, just to make sure that everything is dandy and alright. Leaving 1 energy open with a barrier that I plan to go up, that you can go up to 5 energy next. Just perfect. The new card from the evolution booster. What is it? Better evolution booster, yes. So he is deciding to go for the -3 at the start of the turn. And what he can do, that he can play a Dark Broly, any energy, or any Xeno card that is 3 or less. So you can actually play it from your hands if you want to, and I believe the number is 3, so there is a lot, and too bad my Vegeta is not on the board itself. And you can see what I am doing there. I'm trying to test the focus. I'm sorry, for some reason I'm using a pretty good webcam in my opinion, but it just doesn't work with Discord, and for Discord itself they just don't focus. My webcam just doesn't focus. Okay, so he decided to play a 2-drop Broly and also a 2-drop Janemba. If he has the cards in his hands, that's pretty good though, because it is a -1 from his hands, so he can play anything that is 4-drop from his hands. However, if he doesn't have it, too bad, he can't do it. He's going for the Towa swing. And I'm gonna Nimbus. That is just perfect, because now one battle card can swing at one time. I was just hoping for it. If he swings with his battle card, he can swing with leader and another battle card, but if he swings with his leader first, that's all, one more battle card. So he decided to swing with his blocker Broly. Any other cards that he swings, I'm able to combo out of it, but I just cannot combo out of a 30k, no chance. So that's a good move on Citroen side. Here we go. I've decided to swing. What am I thinking? I actually know what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to be a third party here. Alright. So here we go. The 15k swing. This has barrier. And you can swing with this card. This barrier cannot be taken out by skills, most of them, unless they ignore barrier, so they're pretty sticky on the board. However, if you want to already swap this guy out, you can go and swing this, because it just doesn't matter anymore. He is going to be super comboing, staying at 4 life, and not awakening. I'm going to be tapping 1 to play that. Oh, this is so good, because now you can even get the Gotenks back into your hands. So for 1 cost, you can go for the 10k swing and then take a card back into your hands. And now this is a very big turn for me. Okay, so I'll be tapping 1, bringing that card back into my hands, and this has ability to help you to self-awaken. So I am going to be awakened right now. I'm gonna swing with this leader. Now this effect comes in because my life it's equal or less than the player. He swings at 20k, he gets plus 5k and critical. So this is 20k critical against Ultimate Towa. And here we go. I am gonna be swapping, tapping 3 to swap out the 4-drop, the 3-drop, the 4-drop into the 5-drop. And the 5-drop pawn, it's the new Beta Evolution pawn that says play a card from your hand. That is 5 Goku Lineage and 1 from your deck. I'm sorry for this change over here. For some reason, while I was playing, there was I got out of this full screen mode, and I did figure to put it back. So my apologies over here. We are gonna be stuck like that for quite some time. But at nearing the end, everything is gonna come back to normal. My big apologies here. So you can see a lot of pressure here. That is 25k, double strike, 1 has barrier, 1 pops a card. I've decided to pop Lord Slug, but I think that was a mistake, because Lord Slug, it's gonna destroy a card from my hand and pop something on the board. So I decided to go for something else instead. It's better. Let's remove the 30k Broly, because that is something very difficult to deal with. Alright, I am gonna be swinging with Pun, just to give it some pressure, or I'm gonna be activating the new Beta Evolution Kaioken card that restands your leader. This is a once per game effect, but with this leader it's just so good, because now it is again 20k crit. And he says that he has no negates. He is not gonna be negating this 20k crit. So I decided to 10 times Kamehameha him, and 10 times Kamehameha gives your leader a 15k and double strike. That means he is dealing with a 35k double strike crit that he doesn't want to take the damage. I force him to awaken, which is really good in my opinion. He's gonna be wasting 1 card, 2 cards, and 3 cards just to get out of this. So pretty good in my opinion. He doesn't have to take the damage, but it is mega hand destruction. And take a look at the board over here. It is gonna be a there is a 19k swing once again, just to give him the pressure. Alright, he is gonna be blocking with Slug. That is good. And Slug restands after he at the end of the battle if he doesn't die. He can block 2 times. I'm gonna go for a 25k double strike. This deck itself, when it comes to Goku Lineage, you will realize that you don't really need to go up to a height of mastery, because with Pun, you really flood the board like that, and every single card of them, it's not exactly unique, so you can keep on flooding the board. I hope I got it correct though. Is Pun not unique? It felt like it needs to though. So now back to his turn. He's gonna swing with this 2-drop Broly. It is a 15k, so it swings pretty hard in my opinion. It can reach me. So I'm gonna combo out one of my important pieces, and he's gonna swing with Towa. This card itself gets 5k when she swings, so she swings like a truck, and she draws a card. Just like that. When she swings, she gets 5k. You don't need to fulfill any condition. So I kind of need 10k to get out of this attack. And here we go. Here is my 10k. And he's gonna swing with Lord Slug and to take out the Pun. And Lord Slug, when he KOs a card, he restands. So that is a really good move. He's gonna swing 20k against my leader. So Towa is such a great card, right? Because he has one of the most ultimate negate. Because if I need to swing again after you negate it, I need to I need to remove a marker from. I need to drop 2 cards. So it's just a very good negate, and it is a 20k body that you could swing in the next turn. Such a great card. He is going to be tapping 1 to play the Lord Slug. It is very important here how he does it, because each of them is unique. That means one of them can be on the board itself. So these in order for the 2-drop to go to the 9-drop, he needs to make sure that the 9-drop is really being removed from the board. So I'm going to be playing an energy going up to 5. It is such a dangerous territory for Sichun here, because anytime with all the cards in my board, I can actually hide of mastery. I'm gonna go and try to see if I can fish out my hide of mastery, I think. Swing with this, taking a look at... Oh, and he is gonna be topoing. That means, whatever, when I'm gonna swing again, I need to discard 2. This is such a very devastating move. I cannot swing with my leader to draw a card, because if I swing with my leader to try to draw a card, I need to discard 2, so it doesn't make sense here. However, I'm gonna go for Successor of Hope. That goes to my deck and fetch up any Goku Lineage with Swap. That means I cannot pick up Gotenks, but I can do with my super combo. This super combo is designed with Goku Lineage in mind. So if you play with Goku Lineage, you can use this super combo, and that is the advantage. It is just to go for the drop. And this is kind of like a dumb move from me, in my opinion, because he has already 5 energy. It just doesn't make sense to play that card anyways, because if I'm gonna say, hey, most of your cards cannot attack if your energy is greater, the next turn he is gonna get 6 energy, so that means even his 6 energy Broly can do it. And I'm gonna be tapping 1 to save my Gotenks, because Gotenks is very valuable. For 1 energy, you take a look at top 3 and just to fetch a card. And this is one of the ways that you can do it. So tap 1, play the 4-drop, and because now it has barrier. And the best part is, it is kind of setting up. I'm pretty sure I won't die with the help of Nimbus. If he lets me Nimbus, I won't die. So that's really good. With that help itself, I set up my board and I can go to another 5-drop if I want to. Here we go, and I am going to be Nimbusing. I believe that a lot of his attacks are single strike, so I am dropping my Final Flash. from the looks of the board. And yes, he does have Champa. But I'm hoping that he does not have Champa, because he already used one, and he used one in his energy. And he's going white with his board, so I believe that he should not have Champa. So here we go, the second attack, and I'm gonna take the damage, because I think I want to end the game this turn. Should I play with another energy? Okay, here we go. So over here there are a lot of options. I can go up to another 5-drop to summon another 2 5-drop, or I can go to Height of Mastery if I have it. So let's see. And here we go, just one. It's so good. I'm just counting that Sichuan does not have Turbo over here, because that would be very, very devastating. Here we go, the first swing, and I'm gonna take a look at top 3, pick a card. And here, unfortunately, I got disconnected here. It got disconnected at a very interesting moment though, because I was taking a look at top 3. That was such devastating. For some reason, I'm not joking here, right? I'm totally serious. Every single thing works, even with cable, in my system. So I can do Zoom meetings and stuff like that. But for Discord, I get disconnected like 2 to 3 times per hour. I just don't know why. So I pick a card into my hands. It is such a bad moment to disconnect though. Oh, this is so devastating. He does not have Turbo, but he does have Kai. That means my Unison card, which I can actually go for double strike dual attack, 20k, cannot be used anymore. That I can tap one of his energy down. And also my leader cannot swing 2 times if I want to. So I need to figure out my option. I'm tapping 1 again to play gold tanks. It is so good. So take a look at top 3 and pick a card that I want and put it into my hands. And I guarantee you this time around, yes, there is no disconnect. Oh, and one thing is, it is back. So guys, thank you for staying with me when the positioning is not correct. I just didn't occur to me that I have to change it back because of the recording. Here we go, 25k double strike when it comes through with 4 energy open. Sichuan is down to 4 life. We're pretty stable. So 25. He is going to be swinging his with his big night drop. He feels pretty safe because the night drop, if it survives, it comes back active. And when it comes to the 2 drops itself, can go up to the night drop when he wants to, and he does have the energy to do that. So he is going to be letting it die. Alright, interesting. Here we go, 15k. We're going to be swinging. Is he going to be blocking with his 2 drop to bring out the night drop? He's going to be taking the damage, so down to 3, and I am going to be tapping 3 to swap that 3 drop into the hand and play with Pan. And I am going to be playing one of my favorite cards in the Goku Lineage line. It is going to be that Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This is the 5 drop, and then I'm gonna play another barrier, and when he comes into play, I can choose one of my opponent's battle card and KO it, and I remove his 2 drop slug. And it is important for me to remove it because I remove 1 blocker. I know the night drop is gonna come out anyways, but I remove 1 blocker. Alright, here we go, and I'm gonna swing with 25k vanilla, so nothing, just 25k. But this card has an ability. Here we go. I'm going to be swinging 25k double strike. He is going to be negating it. He is down to double strike range though, so it is very, very important for him. I'm going to be swinging another 25k double strike, and I'm trying to make sure that this one dies so that he cannot restand and reblock it again. However, okay, he is going to be alright. So he combos out of it. Lord Slug restand. So the Lord Slug can actually defend once again. Here we go. 15k, swing against his leader and see what does he do. With 1 energy open, you might know what I want to do with the energy if the attack goes through, right? No combo from my side. and he is gonna be comboing that Janemba. Okay, I'm gonna swing with the final card on my board itself. It is gonna be Pan, and he is gonna be blocking with his Lord Slug. I'm gonna take a life to activate the SS4 ability, which is once per turn you get to take a life into your hands, and then you switch it to active mode. And if your life is 2 or less, this card gains triple strike. I'm gonna go 25k. Okay, I don't know this. This is 25k, 35k, 45k, 55k. And he needs quite a lot to defend over there. This is 35, 35, 45, 55. He doesn't have enough to defend it. And here we go. This is the Goku Lineage snatching a victory over here. Kai is being so powerful though, because if he does not have 5, it is going to be so difficult for him. And if he does not have that Kai, it is going to be so difficult for him, because there is going to be 2 extra swing coming from the leader, because with the 20k crit, and I'm going to draw 2 cards, and then Vegeta, it's going to be 20k double strike. So you can see over here, when it comes to the Lineage, Goku Lineage itself, you don't really need to go to Height of Mastery Pan. You can go wide and swing multiple times per turn if your opponent allows you to do that. So that is what is so amazing in this deck. A big thanks to Citron for playing with me on the weekend, and he just messaged me and said, hey, you know, he has some time for the game that I was just asking my team to play. So that is one thing that is really nice to belong to a team, because you have teammates to play, you have guys to talk some deck tags with, and that really helps me in my game, right? So a big shout out to The Distinct View, a big shout out to Citron for playing with me, and guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, like and subscribe, stay tuned with the new videos for this channel, because deck profile for Goku Lineage 1.5 will be coming out next. So stay safe and see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao, bye.